Today's September 10th, 2013. I'm back here at Miss Coggin's house on Berwick Trail, 916 Berwick Trail, to do a reinspection from a follow-up from August 13, 2013. Arrived here, the crawl door is open again. Miss Coggin is aware of that. Let me go ahead and enter in and walk around some of these cobwebs. Get my flashlight out here so I can see what I'm doing. I'm going to have to set the camera down for a minute to get my glove on. Okay. Alright, as we come on in, you can look around. Some cobwebs under here, pretty common. Don't necessarily see anyone in here. Here's probably some of that standing water that I spoke of right here. You can see it's all across the plastic. There's a puddle over there, and that's probably what I was referring to. There is some minor debris. The plastic needs to be straightened up in this area here at the entrance, maybe from some animal. Let me move on through here. Try not to step in any of the water. I wrote on my inspection report some of the debris needed to be removed. Another puddle of water right there. You can see it in my video. I also recommended on my report that there was some minor debris in here. There is just some miscellaneous from the construction. There's some old pipe and stuff, and there's some insulation in this area where the air conditioning line, it looks like, setting up on those cinder blocks, some insulation hanging down there. Relatively minor. Recommend this cardboard box get removed. That's just a harborage for insects and spiders and mice and stuff like that. Alright, as I move on through here, bear with me, it gets dark because I can't hold the flashlight and the camera at the same time, so bear with me here. Okay, on in here a little bit further. There's some more insulation that's stripped down here and some miscellaneous polystyrene pipe insulation. Now, here's some of the electrical wires. I'm not going to touch them because I don't know if they're hot. Set my flashlight right there on this brick. And they're right here. You can see I believe that they're dead, but they should be removed if they are not live. And they go up right here and right along this pier right here. That goes up. So that's most likely some of the wires that I was referring to in my report. We'll move on down. And forgive me for the darkness. Trying to hold the flashlight and do the filming at the same time. Here's some more electrical wires that are hanging down right in this area. Touch them right there, you can see them. And then they run all over to right there. Here's another huge pile of electrical wires. Some more water in this area near these electrical wires. If I can get my flashlight in position. Right there's the electrical wires. Here's where they end over here. Hard to see. Some gloves and some more miscellaneous insulation and stuff from the construction. Now, I had mentioned there's some debris and recommended that it be removed. This is under the front porch, just piled up with wood and looks like some flower pots and just some miscellaneous, appears to be mainly wood, some insulation under there, but primarily wood. Here's the end of those wires I was talking about. that are coming out of this big piece of conduit here. We'll move on back. And again, forgive the darkness because of holding the flashlight. It's relatively difficult. Here's some more debris that probably was being outlined. There's some insulation right over there, sorry. More pipe insulation. Some leftover PVC pipe from the plumbing conversion. Some more insulation, miscellaneous pipe insulation. And the plastic needs to be straightened and probably spiked down back there to keep it in place. I don't know why it would be moved all out of the way unless maybe one of the contractors did it. Right here in front of me is about a 6-foot piece of insulation laying in water, or what was left of the water has been soaked up by the insulation now on top of the vapor barrier. As we move on down to the back of the crawl space, again, more miscellaneous debris all along here where this plumbing work is. Some more old electrical wires hanging down right up and down where that flashlight's going. There's another one coming off over there. Probably inactive, but should be cut off and to be sure that they're not active. Most likely they're not, but would recommend that they be cut off or tucked up and taped off at least. So anyone that would be working in here would be aware that that they are not hot. Now right here, this is some old wires. Let me get in on that, and you can see how those are just shredded. I'm imagining that they're probably a dead wire. Yeah, there's the end of it right there. But those look like they have been cut into. Some more insulation hanging down. Some of the floor support work that's been done back in here. Looks pretty good on that. And I'm going to stop here where the crawl space makes its L shape, and all the way back through this area right up in here. All along here there's miscellaneous abandoned wires, I believe, hanging down. Some pieces of insulation, and the plastic, it's okay. It could stand to be a little bit better job done by the installation crew. Okay, today's September 10th. This is Mark. I'm out here doing a re-inspection for Miss Coggin. Here's what's left of a little piece of a squirrel tail right in there. I don't know if you're able to see that or not, but that's what that is. And I know there was some squirrel or birds or something in here, but I'm not sure where on earth that would have been. If it's even still in here anywhere. I'm looking for it to make sure I don't get no surprises from a cat or something and scare me. But on over to there, that moves into another crawl space. May very well be where that was, but these are some of the things that I had written up on my inspection report. They were recommended. Here's some more wet insulation, just soaked. You can just, I can get under it and just see the wires just dripping out of it. I can't even get it to stay on the stick here. You can see that water's dripping out of that. Throw that though. It's laying on some electrical wires as well, which are in this area. That's at the 90-degree turn at the back of the crawl space. Moving on along, headed back out toward the exit. Bunch more. Here's some more wires right in this area. Not going to anything. Not sure if they're active or not. Most likely not, but recommend to have them just cut out of here, or wrapped up, and marked, or taped off or something. It's a big ball of wire up in here. I'm not sure if that was going to be used for something and was abandoned, but it's not there anymore. Alright, I'm moving back toward the entrance of the crawl space. Floor supports right there. Excuse me. Seems to be in good shape. The customer may want to have the contractor that did the work come out and take care of it. The biggest problem I see in here, outside of just the debris, which we do recommend that you get out, is under this porch area that I talked about earlier, where all that wood is. That creates harbors for insects, termites, mice, snakes, things like that. It's also right here, there's some wood pieces that are, soaked, that are trapped between the plastic. Moving on back toward the entrance. Now, right in this area, there are prints. Kind of difficult to see them. Right there, all in this general area. Well, there's another big spool of some type of electrical wire right here, and the sewer lateral that runs out of the crawl space. There's some cat prints. So Miss Coggin said she saw a cat, and the door was open again. So the cat must be sneaking in here for lunch, maybe, and it's a strong possibility that the cat is messing up the plastic and, probably pulling down some of the hanging insulation. Move back over to this corner just to the left as I come in. And forgive the light. Difficult to hold and do. There's an old grill brush. Somebody's grill. And just some miscellaneous incidental pieces. There's some old rotten wood. There's an old termite tube stain right there on the wall going up. So that completes my follow-up inspection for Miss Coggin, 916 Berkwick Trail, Madison. Thank you.